introduce Vicki. And as Eric mentioned, Vicki will be talking out of the Humorously Speaking Manual. And she is going to speak using Project 3, Make Them Laugh. And the title of her speech is Introverts Unite. Please welcome Vicki.
I'm Vicki Chatterton, and I'm an introvert. Hi, Vicki. I feel sometimes as though I should be at an Introverts Anonymous meeting. It's just one of those things that in my life I have become to realize that I'm an introvert. But then I found Toastmasters, and as I talked to other Toastmasters, I found out that we're very similar. And there's a few other introverts that can relate to my stories that I'm about to tell you. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, let me talk to you about being an introvert. First of all, when you're an introvert and you hear that you're not going to be alone all weekend, you stress out all week. In my personal life, I have realized that I need alone time, but right now, I have none. My kids have all moved back home, and there's no place for me to be. I wanted a vacation. My girlfriend said, we'll do a girls' trip. It'll just be the weekend. It'll be us. I thought this would be a great idea. We did our weekend, and I had forgotten that she's an extrovert, and she talks and talks and talks. I needed a vacation from my vacation. Let me tell you, when we get stressed out as introverts, there's just other things that we need to do. Another form of vacation is trying to convince everybody that you're okay if you're alone. Trying to tell them that a week in solidarity in a hotel by myself, I'll be okay. My family thinks that I'm absolutely nuts if I want to go somewhere by myself and be alone. I don't understand it. But extroverts just don't seem to feel that we need this time alone, and they try and bring us out. Another thing is we have social media now. I believe that this was created by introverts because it gave us the opportunity to communicate without having to be with one another. How many of you would much rather text than have to answer that phone call? You see that name on there and you're thinking to yourself, let me mentally get ready to answer this, let me get there. And just as you're got there, the phone goes off. I made it again, don't have to talk to anybody. In the spirit of introversion, I looked up some things, and I found this wonderful list that I would now like to share with you. You might be an introvert if you enjoyed time out as a child. You might be an introvert if you shop at 1 a.m. at this 24-hour grocery store to avoid seeing people. Who's done that? You might be an introvert if you arrange the name cards on the dinner tables so that you don't have to sit by anybody that you don't know. This one I can totally relate to is you might be an introvert if your extrovert friends, you bring your extrovert friends along so they can carry on the conversations that you're trying to avoid. You might be an introvert if your favorite game is solitaire. You might be an introvert if you smile when you walk in the library and you see that do not talk sign. And you might be an introvert if you can't understand why solitary confinement is so bad. Growing up as an introvert, it was something that people would always ask me, why are you so quiet? are you okay? It would just always get to me of why are they starting a conversation out like that? Do I look like I'm not okay? I feel like I'm not okay. But they would ask me these questions. And so I've learned to just respond as, have you ever seen me when I'm not quiet? That seems to get them to stop asking those questions to me. But let me just tell you, a lot of introverts are in this room as well as outside. And I just want to leave you with this. Introverts, unite. Separately in your own path. This is good.